Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family and current events. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun. It's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. I'm still here. I am still coughing, but I'm getting there. Living on cough syrup and lemons and ginger and all that wonderful stuff that helps you get through terrible coughing spells. Anyway, okay, so first of all, thank you so much for being here. As more and more people find my new channel, it's just thrilling to see people that I know, that I've seen for the past 2 years, and it's really good to see you find my new channel. So the update, I'm still waiting to hear back from YouTube, but they are finalizing the recovery of my old channel. Thank you, dear Lord. And thanks to everyone who sent tons of prayers up for me. Waiting to hear back from them, and then as soon as my channel's back up, I'll let everybody know. I've hesitated in re-uploading old videos over here because I can't have them live in two places or I'll get dinged by YouTube. So that's why I'm not sure if I'm gonna... My 2026 projections, if I release them here and my new channel comes up, I want to put them over there too. So I'll have to figure out, maybe I'll slightly change them in some way, change the video so it'll be a little bit different, so I can at least put it on my other channel as well, so you can see them. I'll try to link the two channels together as collaborations, so you'll always know. I'll probably keep this one up just as a backup. You never know. If you want to subscribe to both channels, maybe I'll just do different tarot readings on the two different channels. But anyway, I will figure it out. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I am going to continue with the 2026 projections. But this one, of course, before I prepare a reading, either I've done it the night before, or I'll just go and see what all the news is out there and, you know, what's going on. It kind of gives me inspiration on something to read on. And then it kind of occurred to me, we've all been waiting to hear that Harry and Meghan split up. It's just the way it is. It's not bad karma. It's not wishing bad on people. A lot of us are monarchists, and we don't want to see the royal family go down. And if Meghan stays with Harry and Harry tries to go back, that's what's going to happen. We all know that. We all know this. So we just need to get rid of her, get her out of the royal family, get her away from... She's always going to be linked with them, unfortunately, but just... I don't know if we're all just... Because, Harry's Harry. And whether he has potential in the future is up to him. But I think if he ever is going to have potential, it's going to be without her. So I thought, well, let me read on that. What if they actually do split up, which we all think they're separated and split up anyway, but how will Harry be without Meghan? What will his life be like without her? What will he do? And I thought, that sounds like a good reading. Let's dive into that one. And for this one, I'm going to use the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms. Oops, I put the box backwards. There it is, Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms. Before I get in, I'm going to have What's the Vibe help us along, because that was fun with the last one. So before I get started, if you want to sign up for a private reading, click on the... Actually, I think instead of clicking on the link in the description box below, you're just going to have to copy and paste it. For some reason, the links aren't... the hyperlink is not coming through there. So just copy and paste it into your browser, and you should be able to get there. Or check out the description on my channel. It's there as well, and I think it is hyperlinked there, so you can just click on it. I'll actually pin it... I'll put a pin on this video as well, because in the comments it does seem to show up as the blue hyperlink. So I'll pin it for you as the first comment. So if you want to sign up, just click on the link and sign up for me or support the channel. You can just make a donation if you like. I really appreciate it while I'm trying to get through this this little hiccup here. Or if you want to become a member, I did lose all my members, of course. So if you want to become an external member, just click on that link over in the Buy Me a Coffee, because it's really nice. They revamped the website, so now I can have memberships over there. And that way, knock on wood, anything ever happens again to my channel, knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on wood, I won't lose my members. All right, so do that, and for certain levels of memberships, you do get a free private reading. So go over there if you would like, or you can just click on a private reading as well. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Let's get started, shall we? All right, so the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms. We are going to find out what is Harry without Meghan. My goodness. And what's the vibe is going to tell us for each of the cards that come up. We're going to get a what's the vibe card to see what's behind it. Because it was a really fun little thing I threw in the other day. All right. Let's take a look. Now, this is a spread that I did. I don't know. A lot of you saw the one that I did, the Karmic Bond of Charlie Kirk. It's a similar type of spread. I thought this would be a really nice one to use for what would Harry be without Meghan. So, okay, we have a card already. Ooh, the Four of Wands in reverse. Well, there's a divorce. It's also a funeral. Ooh, boy. What a way to start, huh? Okay, all right. So what is Harry, if Harry and Meghan split up? What will Harry's life be like without Meghan? What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a card in the center to represent Harry. And then we're going to have a card on the, start in the upper right over here. The Tower. It will be a Tower moment for him. Wow. All right, so the first question is going to be, how would he feel initially in the beginning? And we got the Tower card. Okay, world's collapsed. World has collapsed. Okay, so how would Harry feel initially after the breakup, after he realizes that his life is going to be without Meghan? How would he feel? And then what would his destiny be going down here? What would then his destiny be going forward without her in his life? What would his destiny be going forward? And then we have, the Hanged Man in reverse. Ew! Seeing things from a new point of view. Becoming unstuck. Realizing what it is you need to do to move forward. And then down here we're going to have, how will he affect the world after that? What will his effect be on the world after he and Meghan split up? After his life is without her? How is he going to... We're getting a lot of energy from these cards. How will he affect the world? And then up here we're going to say, what would be his karma bond? Like what... And then in the reading that I did with Charlie Kirk, is what's his karma bond with the world? Why is he here? Why is he here affecting the world? What's his karma bond with the world? And then on the bottom, we are going to have what his current existence would be like. Initially, what would happen immediately after the breakup. And then what would his future existence be like is going to be on top. So let's find out about that. If Harry were to split up with Meghan and she were no longer in his life, what would that look like for Harry? And then we'll bring a vibe card out for each one of these cards as well. Three of Wands in reverse. He's actually impatient. I think he knows that things are at an end. He's actually waiting for it to end. It's funny, you know how you get, and all you ladies know, men know what I'm talking about too. When you're at the end of a relationship and you don't know it's the end, you kind of feel the end is coming, but you're not sure. And then when the end finally comes, instead of feeling that huge feeling of mourning, you're just like, thank God. You know what I'm talking about? Those kinds of relationships that you've had. That's what I'm getting. That's the energy I'm getting from these cards. All right. What is Harry's life going to be like without Meghan? What is it going to be like? All right. So we're going to have a card for Harry. And we're going to have a card for how would he initially feel? And then what would his destiny be without her? And then how's he going to affect the world? What's his karma bond with the world? What's his current existence going to be like? And what would his future existence be like? All right, underlying energy. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Well, that's Harry. On his head. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups, surprising good news, and the Chariot. Oh my gosh. Okay, he wants to get back with his brother. Okay. So, interesting. Our two of our cards here are Harry in his shadow aspect and William in his most powerful aspect as the Chariot. Harry and William. What was his life? What would his life be like without Meghan? He would reach for his brother again. Surprising good news. And this is can also be an apology as well. Page of Cups. Messaging. It's about messaging of love, messaging of surprise. He would try to apologize to his brother. He would. Now, whether it's sincere or not, if this card were upright, I would say that he would then be on the road to recovery, but it's in reverse. So I think any apology that William might get from him would not probably be as sincere as it could be. It's more like the apology of someone who just realizes that they've lost and they have no other recourse except to apologize, just to try to, if they want to have some kind of relationship with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not meant. It's not heartfelt. That's that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, if it had been upright, I would have thought it had more weight behind it. Okay. Harry without Meghan. Let's see, a card for Harry. The center of the situation is Harry. Harry without Meghan, what would his life be like? Judgment. A second chance. He wants that second chance. Without her, he absolutely is going to run back to his brother. I want that second chance. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I was insane. Literally, I think that's what he's going to say. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I was out of my head. I was insane. Please give me a second chance. That would his life would be about a second chance. I'll be so good this time. I'll be such a good boy. I'll be such a good boy. You know what? I haven't shuffled the cards for the vibes yet. Whoopsie! I get so into the reading already. Okay, so let's shuffle for the vibe. What vibe are we going to have for each card? Because we know that Harry... Wow, that's going to be the one for the center. It wanted to go there. It absolutely wanted to go there. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Soulmate, wow. Oh my gosh. Of all the cards to turn up. All right, I'm going to cut. All right, and then we'll just have the cards right here. All right, so what is going to be the vibe for I'll be such a good boy? Clingy. Old exes, dead relationships, old ways. I'll be such a good boy to you. William, I will be so good. I will go back to my old ways. I'll be the old Harry you loved. I will try to resurrect these dead relationships. I'll get back with my mates. I'll ring up my old exes. I'll be so good. Look at the heart. I'll be so good. Please give me a second chance. Wow. Okay. Ooh, goosebumps. All right. How would he feel initially after that breakup? Once he knows she's gone. It's done, never to return. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. 8 of Pentacles upright, hard work, mastering your craft. I've worked so hard for this. It's, big money, big rewards in reverse. What a fool I was. I've wasted so much money. I've wasted so much time. Isn't that interesting? No 3 of Swords here. No heartache and betrayal. What an effing waste of time. See? It's that vibe. it finally happens. You finally break up with that person. And even though you felt like you love them so much, the relationship has become such a drain and such a drag and so much effort. You're finally like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. What a waste of time. What would the vibe be? Oh, feminine energy. Gentleness, nurturing, mothering. I was wondering if the kids would show up. What a waste of time. I never got this feeling. I never got this feeling. I need someone who's going to be a real woman. Oh, gosh. Where did that come from? What a waste of time. I need a real woman. Will I ever find a real woman who is gentle and nurturing and motherly? I thought maybe this was the kids showing up, but not yet. Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. What would his destiny be now in this new life without Meghan? What would the destiny be? Ooh, 7 of Swords in reverse. You need to come clean. 7 of Swords in reverse, exposure of lies, deception and trickery. What would his destiny be to the world? You better fess up. You need to tell us what the F was going on. Tell us about those children. You better tell us all about that. You better fess up every frickin' stinking nasty little lie you guys put out together. Because he was a part of it, and you can't say he wasn't. What would the vibe be? Recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind. So, this would be a vibe of, and the truth shall set you free. Tell us the truth so you can just let go of everything. Let go of all the nastiness, come clean, and the truth shall set you free. That would be the vibe. His destiny what would be his destiny? To tell the truth, to expose all the lies. Every last one of them. Expose every single lie that you guys ever told. 17 in the one interview with Oprah alone. Okay? Every stinking lie has to be exposed. That would be his destiny. All right. How would he affect the world without Meghan? Because it's like when he met Meghan, his destiny took a detour. Because we all end up where we're supposed to go. We do. We end up where we're supposed to go. How we get there is up to us. Whether we get there quickly and cleanly and honestly, great. Whether we get there through all these little trips and turns and whoops, oh, I fell down the hole. Oh, I got to get up again. We'll get where we need to go. Harry will too, but he's taking a detour. So what now? How is he going to affect the world without Meghan? 5 of Wands in reverse. How very interesting. End of competition. Realizing that you are not the most important person in the world. 5 of Wands upright is about competition. You're competing. It's conflict. Everybody's fighting. No one's listening. And in reverse, the competition ends. How's he going to affect the world? He may realize and vocalize, hopefully he means it, that it's not all about him. Life is not a competition. And I think he has always felt that it is. He's always competing with William. Nev, we've heard him say that, he was not looking forward to George growing up because then he's going to be competing with George. Life's not a competition. It's not. It's your own personal struggle, and we all have a purpose for being here, and we all need to find out what it is. But it's not to compete with somebody. I can guarantee you that. How would he affect the world? if he can come to that realization, it will be huge. He could be an advocate for that kind of mindset. It's really not all about other people. It's about how you resolve things within yourself, the conflict within yourself. What would the vibe be for that today? Good vibes now in the moment. Yep. Live your life for today. You're not competing. It's not a competition. Live life for today. Wow. All right. What is Harry's karma bond with the world? What's that all about? 7 of Wands, defense. So 7 of Wands is an unexpected battle. You are very surprised, did not expect to be in battle today, and here you are, and you are holding your own, and you're fending off people who are coming at you from all directions. Interesting, the card was not in reverse, which would be what you've done as a defensible. So his karma bond with the world is learning how to defend himself. I think if he takes anything away from the relationship with Meghan, I think at least he has learned that. He has learned that, how to defend himself. He did not know how to do that before. I'm not sure if he still does, but I think he's got more of an idea than he did when the royal family was just sheltering him and protecting him, because that really didn't do him any good. You have to, when people make mistakes, you have to let them make mistakes, and you must let them resolve the mistakes themselves. You can't always come to the rescue for somebody as much as you want to. You can't. So his karma bond with the world is learning how to defend himself. And my smoke detector battery has decided to go off, so hang on just a second. All right. So what is the vibe on this one? Ooh, love affair. Dirty little secret. S-fix. Down. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Okay. How to defend yourself in a little love affair. So this defense that he's learned, or that his karma bond with the world, defending himself and defending his love affair. Okay, I think when he's in a love affair, and we saw this with Chelsea, we saw this with I think Cressida. He always took it to the extreme. You know, it's like, this is the lady that I'm seeing, leave us alone. But he was always so aggressive about it. It was an attack. Instead of just saying, hey, you know, here's my new girlfriend. Yeah, we're seeing each other, blah, blah, blah. Now please give us some privacy. Instead of that, it was, you know, in your face, I'm going to fight you. I'm going to throw your camera to the ground. Get the F away. I think that maybe what his karma is to learn how to have some form of moderation with that. You don't have to defend to the death. You don't have to defend. Everyone's not there to attack you just because you're having a love affair. And I think that's where this is going. It doesn't have to be so aggressive. Don't be so aggressive with this defense. Because that's all we've seen from Harry. It's never, you know, like, yeah, I know you guys are interested. Okay, I get it. It's just, you know, you're attacking us. You're trying to get us. You're racist. You're this, you're that. So I think that this karma that he's learning, or is needing to learn, is how to defend the person that he's dating or seeing or in love with, but not to such aggression. Not with such aggression. Interesting. All right, so what about his current existence? After, okay, if Meghan's gone, kicked to the curb, blah, 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 don't let the door hit you on the way out. What would be the current existence for him? 5 of Cups. Regret. Disappointment. Pining over what could have been. So I think that even after he is able to get himself away from Meghan, he's still always going to he'll always think about what her good aspects, when they were in love, when things were good, that he'll always regret that loss. Or at least he will in the current, not always, but immediately after the breakup, that's what he'll be thinking. Even though he'll be thinking, what a waste of time. Thank goodness I need a real woman. He's still going to think of it was so good. Not realizing that with the type of relationship that he had with a terrible, malignant narcissist is what I think, my opinion. It's never real. The life being presented is an illusion. It's not real. And all you're pining for is the illusion. So he will still have regrets, and he'll think, gosh, it was so good. And what will the vibe be there? Ooh, blocked. Move on. Ooh! Moved on. Nothing to say. Stop calling. But he will realize that it's the bad outweighed the good. I have to cut you off. I have to cut you off. Blocked. Nothing to say. Stop calling. Wow. So once he does break up with her, once the breakup is there, it will be done. Even though he will pine for the good times, he will realize, I can't, I have to go no contact. Someone's going to clue him into what a narcissist really is. Someone will clue him in. And he'll believe them. Ooh, okay. Okay. What about his future prospects? What will happen to Harry in the future once he is free of Meghan? Knight of Swords in reverse. He'll have nothing but nasty things to say about her. Ooh, Knight of Swords in reverse. That's fighting with words. His future, it'll take him a while to get over this. He's always going to have nasty things to say about her. Even though he'll pine for the good days, he is going to realize that it was an illusion. It was never really there. It was an illusion. He will come to that realization, and he's going to have nothing but nasty things to say about her. Knight of Swords in reverse. He will be so vicious in talking about her in the future. And what's going to be the vibe on that? Oh my God! Oh my God, can you believe that? No, I can't believe that card came up. Narcissist. Egotistical, opportunist, fragile. Holy crap. He is going to call her out as a narcissist. He is going to have such nasty things to say about her. I didn't even know this card was in there. Wow. You freaking narcissist. You B-word. You played me from the start. I was in a fragile state. You just took the opportunity to come after me. You egotistical bitch. Ooh. I am telling you, okay. I can't wait for this to happen just for that card right there. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Let's do a wrap up. Okay. So for Harry without Meghan, what's going to be his energy after she's gone? Please give me a second chance. Please, I'll be so good. William, please. I'm so sorry. I was a freaking idiot. I lost my head. I don't know why I did the things I did. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I'll be so good. I'll go back to my old ways. I'll go look at my old mates. I'll go look at my old exes. I'll be so freaking good. Judgment. Second chances. And then how's he going to feel initially after that breakup when she's gone? What a freaking waste of time that was. I need a real woman. What a freaking waste of time. And then what's his destiny going to be? We want the lies exposed. 7 of Swords in reverse. It's the only way you can let things go. It's the only way you can move forward, recover yourself, and clear your mind. Every freaking lie you guys told, you need to come clean on. And how's he going to affect the world? He will be able to somehow come to the realization that life is not a competition. 5 of Wands in reverse. It's not a competition. It's not about you competing with other people. It's about you. How you are in the world, how you affect people, and you have to live for today, now and in the moment. Don't worry so much about the future. The future will come to you in its own if you live a good life. And what's his karma bond with the world? It's to not be so nasty and defensive about just because you're seeing somebody. Yeah, you're seeing somebody, okay. People see people every day, but don't be so freaking defensive. If there is a criticism to be made, at least listen. You don't have to defend everything. We all have faults. That's somehow tied up with what his karma is. And then what would his existence be immediately after the breakup? Regret. Disappointment. What could have been. But I have to block you. We've moved. I don't call me. I have nothing to say to you. To Meghan. You leave me alone. No contact. And then what's his future going to be? I love the way this reading has ended. He's going to be so vicious and nasty, and he's going to attack her with words and say, "You creepy, nasty narcissist. You came after me. You preyed on me. You preyed on me. You effing bitch. And you used the feminine wiles to get me." He's going to call her out for what she is. Absolutely. I just can't. I will sell tickets to that one. Oh my goodness. I can't wait for that one. I can't wait for that one. All right, there we go. My goodness, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and share. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate my subscribers. Hope you guys are enjoying the readings. And if you're not a subscriber, well, please do subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss another reading. All right, I'll keep you posted on my channel. I hope it's in the next day or two. I just, I'm going to aim for the new year. January 1st, I hope to, dear Lord, I get my channel back. So anyway, in the meantime, thank you for being here with me. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. We will see you guys soon on Royal Tarot Readings. Bye-bye, everybody.